I am California of the past.
I
I
am
am California
California
of
of
the
the
past.
past.
I
I
am
am
California
California
of the
of the
past.
past.
Hello, my name is Teddy Borja and I was born in Escondido and have lived in Escondido most of my life. Growing up in Escondido, the summers were always particularly memorable. I lived on the corner of Juniper and Pennsylvania, which was the best place to live because everything was so close, like the Ritz Theater, Grape Day Park, and the Boys Club. In fact, I remember a perfect Escondido summer day in 1957 when I was about 10 years old. In the early morning, I would meet the guys at our bamboo river fort in the Escondido riverbed to plan the day. First, we would make bamboo bean shooters because the city parade down at Grand Avenue was about to start. We would dart up Juniper Street and turn up Pennsylvania Avenue towards Kalmia. Turning on Kalmia, we would end up at the alley behind Grand Avenue. There, we would find the nearest fire escape and climb up for a bird's eye view of the parade. The best place was about above Joe's Barber Shop. Waiting for the high school band, we would make sure we had plenty of beans in our mouths so that when the tuba players came by, we could blow the beans right into the tuba. Once we got our thrill and heard, "Hey, you kids," we would climb down and run up behind the Big E Market to scout out cardboard boxes. Out of cardboard, we would rip apart a piece that would make a good grass sled. It only took about 5 minutes to get to the old high school, where we would spend the next 2 hours sliding down the grassy knoll. You couldn't have had a better free ride, even though we would have to dodge the sprinklers that could rip our pants or chip our front teeth at any moment. Around noon, we would rush home to satisfy our appetites. Afterwards, we would meet up again at the Boys Club on Broadway next to Grape Day Park. There, we would see our friends play pool, ping pong, shoot some baskets, and work on our woodshop projects. Around 2:30 or 3 p.m. in the afternoon, we would set off for the Plunge at Grape Day Park to swim and cool off. By the way, during the Depression, the Work Project Administration, which was part of President Roosevelt's New Deal program, built swimming pools. For example, the pool featured in the movie The Sandlot was a WPA-built pool. The Plunge at Grape Day Park was also built by the WPA during the Depression. The Plunge used to be where the railroad car in Grape Day Park currently is. They later built a new pool where Finney Field was once located. After an hour or so, we would take a hike up Broadway to the corner of Grand Avenue. At Ting's Pharmacy, we would always get a double ice cream cone for a dime at the soda fountain. My favorite was chocolate. Now it was time to race off home, making sure we weren't late for dinner. It was great to share the adventures of the day with my family. If I were lucky, we would go back to the Plunge for night swimming. I always wanted to see my friends. We might have even been lucky enough to catch a softball game at Finney Field after we left the Plunge. What lucky kids we were.